But it's time now to get KIMS Hospital, that's the next management on the show, to talk about the business outlook and the key growth drivers going ahead. We have with us B. Bhaskar, Chairman and Managing Director of the hospital with us. Thank you very much, sir, for joining in. So it took you about 4 years to double your revenues from 1,000 in 2020 to about 2,000 as of 2024. When do you think you will be able to double the revenues from 2,000 to 4,000, and what would be the key drivers to your mind?
So our expectation will be around in next 2 to 3 years, it will be doubled. The reason is we are doing more expansions, and nearly this year we are expecting around nearly 2,000 beds are going to come to operational. These are all, most of them are in metro, in Bombay and Bangalore. There looks like very high RPOPs. With that, the revenue ramping up will be much faster than compared to the previous 4 years, because we were doing all these years in the Tier 2 cities. Now in the metros, the RPOPs are more. So we are very confident that it can be doubled in 2 to 3 years max.
Okay. And so this beds, you said 2,000 beds will be added this year in 2025, yes. FY26.
Yes.
What about, have you made long-term plans in terms of further expansion into metro cities or the number of beds that you would like to achieve eventually?
In the next 5 to 6 years, we are planning to total from including these 2,000 this year. We'll be adding around nearly 6,000 beds, which comes out to be 10,000 in total by KIMS Group.
Okay, that's an ambitious plan. But let me get to the immediate year. So you said that you're going to add in the metros and therefore it won't be margin dilutive. You've been doing good margins. The last one was 25.6%. In fact, H1 you did 27%. You will be able to maintain that, or will at least in FY26 the margins fall because of the fresh capex?
The way we are looking at the margins may not able to fall, because the type of consultants we are going to tie up and already is going, maybe 1% or 2% short term, 1 or 2 quarters it may go down, but on the whole, it will be able to sustain the margins.
Okay. So what is your expected RBOP, the average revenue per bed from the, from Maharashtra, Karnataka, your metro cities versus your current RBOP?
See, in metros in Maharashtra, first time we are entering into Bombay, they are all looking into other competitors are doing around 3.5 to 4 crores RPOPs. We may be always little down than compared to others. We would like to keep that competitive, not competitive, to provide to good healthcare at an affordable cost. Even Bangalore is also better than Hyderabad. Today in our group, we have the highest RPOPs are in Hyderabad city, whereas in Andhra, their all RPOPs are very, very low. So with these two adding up Bangalore and Bombay, I think the RPOPs increases and the margins also will increase there.
Okay, well, I think we have to explain to everybody who is not in the hospital business that RPOB, a word which we've been using, is average revenue per occupied bed. So that's an improvement which helps hospitals, but too much of that hurts customers, hurts patients. But you all have had a lot of revenue coming in from Telangana, I believe 47%. Are the margins still good there? Will you see yourself being more of a non-Telangana player? What will that do to revenues and margins?
So as of now, the margins are good in Telangana, and as well as the whatever margins historically we are showing in Andhra Pradesh, that is also there. Even if you go to other states, the margins will be definitely better than Telangana. That's what even the present market showing there in those areas.
Are your occupancy levels, Mr. Rao? Percentage?
Right now, I think we are, because we keep adding about 60-65% on the beds in total. If it is a operational beds, we are around 70-75%. Whenever there is a need, we keep on improving because the entire capex has been kept for all those 100% beds. But whenever there is a need, we just only add a few more nursing staff and other staff that will be able to. We have still a lot more growth in the existing, that is in Telangana and Andhra. And moving forward, because the Bangalore and Maharashtra is coming, on the whole group level, the occupancy rates may come down for a 2-3 quarters. Because initially any hospital will take about 3-4 quarters to build up. By the time once it comes to in a 4 quarters, again we'll be able to pick up the occupancy rates to what it is in the present scenario.
Yeah, that's why analysts were asking us to ask you about whether margins will fall below the 27% mark. Now, can you also tell us how long does it take to break even? For instance, your Nashik hospital, that's new. How long will it take to break even? Typically, how long does a hospital?
2 to 3 quarters max, the break-even point comes.
Okay.
Sir,
In
since
even
you
the same Bangalore and Bombay also, we are thinking around only 3 quarters max.
3 quarters. Sir, since you do have plans to get to 10,000 beds in totality in the next 5 to 6 years from the current 4,000, would you be making acquisitions also?
See, mostly we are looking for a brownfield, semi-brownfield that is already running hospitals where they need our help. We are trying to acquire those things. And few already started as a greenfield projects, like all these three are Bombay and Bangalore are greenfield projects. Most of the Kerala projects are all brownfield as of now. Maybe we'll get 1 or 2. That's why we have talked about next 5 to 6 years. This 10,000 beds is a mixture of brownfield, M&As, and as well as the greenfield projects.
Will you require any fundraise, a capital raise?
So we have been seeing that next this beds, I don't think we may require any fundraise or internal accruals itself will be able to resolve, and the only thing is maybe 1 or 2 quarters we will be able to touch to EBITDA to 1:2. Debt to EBITDA is 1:2. We would love to keep it at 1:1.5. That is our goal. We will definitely will not cross that, but sometimes because the opportunities are there, instead of raising the funds, maybe 2-3 quarters it will go up to 1:2 EBITDA debt ratio.
Okay. All right. Mr. Rao, we'll leave it at that. It was a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you very much for joining us. And let's hope you and everyone at KIMS have a great 2025.
Thank you. Wish you the same. Thank you.
Okay, so that's the word coming in from a hospital company that things are looking good and they're going to expand rather aggressively, I would say. A 2,000 odd bed hospital now getting into 4,000 in probably the next couple of years and aiming at 10,000 beds.